Hi everyone, this is Don at Stock Market Caddy. This message is going out to all of our annual members as well as monthly members and a few other selected folks. We're going to make this a YouTube video. We made a YouTube video earlier. If you haven't seen it and you're an annual member, be sure to see it. A number of you have already told me that you want a beta copy of the strategy that is called the SMC Fairway strategy. I'll explain it in a moment because we're going to show you a performance report here, but I also want to show you what's possible and also what's to come. So if you haven't seen that video, you might want to, and again, if you want a beta copy, you just let me know. What I wanted to share with you is that you can many of our systems, particularly the radars, are modular and you can begin to blend them. So this is the swing machine radar up here, and it may look exactly the same, but it isn't quite. Let me show you what we've done here tonight to show you what's possible. We came in here and we hid, we're only taking swing machine out to this column, right? All the other columns we've hidden. And then what we did was to then punch up SMC fairway radar. And although we're set at 135, this gives us the pivot information on a daily basis. Now these numbers are exactly the same, but if the price is between the S1 and R1, then the pivot price will light up this box. If it falls between S2 and S1, it'll light up here. If it falls between or falls below. So you get the idea, right? So you get to see the daily. So we're right in the middle of the pivot, what we would call the pivot range on a daily basis. Now the same numbers that you see here, you also see on the chart, and this happens to be a 3-minute chart, right? So this is the pivot point. Here's the R1. If we were to scroll this down, I can do that. There's the R2 and there's the R3. Exactly the same as what you see in the radar. So we're bringing the radar to life. Also, this is a 3-minute. We have the swing machine paint bar here. So what's nice about this is that you get to see swing machine interpreting the trend of whatever choosing you want, virtue of the paint bar, but you also get to see the daily pivot information. Now, we didn't run this week. We have in the past. We will run next week, probably Sunday night right through to Friday, the new strategy that is the fairway radar strategy. And that is shown right here. Let me just show you. So this is going back. We have very, very high hopes for this. Now, the values that we ran, and we don't have a stop loss, we don't have a profit target, so it's not tricked up too much at all, we don't think. And the walk forward optimizer is telling us that we have something pretty robust, that the 5-week performance is 2.89. This is what the performance graph looks like, right? So that's what we're going to be trying to mirror next week, and we will keep you posted on it. So I wanted everyone to see it so that you could get an idea of a couple of things, that we can blend more than one or two systems together to get even more powerful. Before this year is over, we're working on a project right now that we're going to be able to use the fairway radar information as an AI function to control swing machine on one time frame, maybe even multiple time frames. Pretty interesting. We may, depending upon the workload, the work schedule, but we will be able to do this on many different things. So for instance, we can even use the pivot information on Rinkos or on line break or on point and figure. And what we might want to be doing is, for those of you that like the C-point strategy or the point and figure strategy, maybe we filter those trades only to take place on certain positions, either between the R1, R2, or above the R3, or below S2, S3, something along those lines. Or maybe between the S1 and R1, we're prepared to go in either direction. In that case, maybe we run not point and figure classic, but we run point and figure chipper. That sort of thing. Very, very powerful. So I hope you're having fun. I hope you're thinking about your trading, thinking about what you might want to be doing. And for those of you that are new and coming by, thank you. Hopefully you're getting an idea that we are mechanical algorithmic traders, and we're utilizing the TradeStation platform because we can do some incredible stuff. Multiple strategies, multiple indicators, multiple time frames, even multiple markets. To do what? To hedge and to control our emotions. We don't want to be trading greed and fear. We're not doing this just to pick off one trade or to pick off, 3 in a row and go from peak to peak. We know that's realistically day in and day out probably not possible. But what we do want is an equity curve that looks something like this, right? Stepping up, somewheres along that line. And when we can get the machine to do it, and that was Ted hitting his head. Sorry about that, Ted. If we can get the machine to do it, it makes our life a lot easier. Be sure to visit stockmarketcaddy.com. Monthly members, Q schools are available. You let us know. Folks are booking their times and their slots going into next year. Annual members, anything you need, let us know. And we hope you're having a great week, or hope you had a great week. I guess we're wrapping up tomorrow. Where did the week go? Can't wait for next, though. Have fun.